Hello, and welcome to the Life and Diary of David Brainerd, day number 62. I hope you're doing well. Sunday, April the 16th. Still in the depths of distress, in the afternoon preached to my people, but was more discouraged with them than before. I feared that nothing would ever be done for them to any happy effect. I retired and poured out my soul to God for mercy, but without any sensible relief. Soon after came an Irishman and a Dutchman with a design they had said to hear me preach the next day, but none can tell how I felt to hear their profane talk. Oh, how long that some dear Christian knew my distress. I got into a kind of hovel, and there groaned out my complaint to God, and withal felt more sensible gratitude and thankfulness to God that He had made me to differ from these men as I knew through grace He had. Lord's Day, April 17th. In the morning was again distressed as I waked, hearing much talk about the world and things of it. I perceived the men were in some measure afraid of me. I discoursed something about sanctifying the Sabbath, if possible to solemnize their mind. But when they were at a little distance, they again talked freely about secular affairs. Oh, I thought, what a hell it would be to live with such men to eternity. The Lord gave me some assistance in preaching all day, and some resignation and a small degree of comfort in prayer at night. Tuesday, April 19th. In the morning, I enjoyed some sweet repose and rest in God, felt some strength and confidence in Him, and my soul was in some measure refreshed and comforted. Spent most of the day in writing and had some exercise of grace, sensible and comfortable. My soul seemed lifted above the deep waters wherein it had been so long almost drowned. Felt some spiritual longings and breathings of soul after God, and found myself engaged from the advancement of Christ's kingdom in my own soul. Wednesday, April 20th. Set apart this day for fasting and prayer, to bow my soul before God for the bestowment of the divine grace, especially all that my spiritual affliction and inward distresses might be sanctified in my soul, and endeavored also to remember the goodness of God to me the past year, this day being my birthday. Having obtained help of God, I hereto lived and am now arrived at the age of 25 years. My soul was pained to think of my barrenness and deadness, that I have lived so little to the glory of the eternal God. I spent the day in the woods alone, and there poured out my complaint to God. Oh, that God would enable me to live for His glory for the future. Thursday, April 22nd. Spent the afternoon in reading and prayer, and found myself engaged, much still depressed in spirit under a sense of vileness and unfitness for any public service. I visited my people and prayed and conversed with some of their souls. Afterwards found some ardor of soul in secret prayer. Oh, that I might grow up to the likeness of God. I hope you enjoyed the reading today. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.